What's going on? We back at it again. You already know what's happening out here. We about to jump into episode 18. Holy snap. Can you believe it? We're only 6 episodes away from finishing the series. It's been a crazy, crazy ride so far. Pretty quick, actually. Another look back at it. I didn't think it'd be this fast, but I mean, maybe it's just because we're having a good time out here. We're having fun. Well, we're enjoying these episodes and taking it all in. Before we jump into the recap, just kind of wanted to talk about the idea I had. Maybe we're starting this week. Well, maybe once every 2 weeks. Maybe I'll do a free talk, free anime talk or whatnot. Maybe you guys can post in the comments. Maybe you guys have a question you want to ask me. Maybe I can answer that. If you guys want to ask me anything anime related, bring it up. I'll be sure to at least answer it on video. If not, I'll just be freely talking. Probably talk about we'll probably review some of the stuff that's coming out in the springtime. We can talk. I'm just going to maybe go over some of the stuff like that, or have some thoughts on some of the current stuff that's happening, or maybe something that I want to watch as a next series. Definitely want to do the video on that, just to kind of keep the flavor a little bit fresh. You know what I mean? For my next openings video, I'm thinking about doing probably going to be one of the Gundam series, childhood favorite of mine. If not, I'll probably do something that I haven't done before. Probably going to be, I don't know, probably Bleach. Sorry, not Bleach. One Piece. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's happening there. I don't really know yet. That's gonna come this week. I plan to do more opening videos just to kind of keep things going or not. But Banana Fish are almost done, so I'll have to decide a new series to watch soon. I would do more series simultaneously, but how I would structure it is I'll probably do, if I do, more than one series, it's probably going to be less videos per week for that series just to space it out. I don't want to burn myself out too much in terms of doing videos every day. If anything, I'll structure it as I record one day and then I'll edit the other day, and then I'll keep that going. But something to keep in mind for the future. But that future is almost here. But also, side note, I am trying to get an artist to actually draw me coffee shop background. And what I had actually thought in mind is I have some of my favorite characters, my favorite anime characters, sitting or being a staff member in that coffee shop in the background, or as a customer. That's what I want done. But I feel like I'll have to like commission twice. I'll probably have to get the background done. I want like a nice coffee shop background, and then I want a decently nice character adaptation of some of my favorite characters I want to put in the background. That I'm working in progress. I hope that turns out nice. It sounds like a pretty good idea on paper. Let me know what you guys think about that. Anyway, let's get into episode 18. Let's talk about episode 17 though. First, we get introduced into a next assassin man. He seems like a cold-blooded killer. He seems like he taught Ash everything he knew in terms of tactics, in terms of weapons, guerrilla warfare. Pretty much it. I would assume that this assassin has military experience. That's how he passed it on to Ash. One case in point is why I think he is military trained and why he taught Ash that is that one scene where Ash got guns from Dino's basement and he blew them up immediately. That's guerrilla warfare. Taking the enemy's weapons, using it against them, using their own weapon against them while sabotaging their own, weapon line. That doesn't seem like a normal person would do that. Just off the top of my head, because like yeah, your first thought would probably be take the guns and just cut out, but he sabotaged their ability to reinforce themselves. So that leads me to believe that he has some sort of military knowledge. So it'll be interesting to see how the 1v1 goes. I don't believe it's going to be just them mindlessly shooting at each other. Uh, if anything, there'll be some room for dialogue between the two, or reacquaintance kind of thing. Like, I haven't seen you forever, or, Ash realizing, well, I mean, Ash did know that it was him, but there's going to be some sort of dialogue in between. There has to be. Otherwise, pretty shitty villain arc, and let's be honest. Not much else to it. I mean, we'll get into it and we'll see what's good. Got the black tea in today, and carrot muffin. Oh, it's banana. Never mind. Fucking lied to me. I want a refund. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Air Force Colonel.
君も下半身には十分気をつけろよ。
ご冗談をホルストック大佐。私にはあの方の。
Oh! What? What a crazy start. That transition never gets old. I'm telling you right now. That transition never gets old. You know he did.
You know he did.
アッシュもう5回目だぞ。いつまで寝てる気だ。
My man got a Furby shirt on.
せっかく朝飯作ったんだ。1でも起こしてやる。シャワーを浴びれば目が覚めるよ。パンツ脱ぐの忘れないように。
He's still sleeping.
ほら、君の好きなエビとアボカドのサラダだぜ。
That's disgusting.
食事をすれば目が
I'll
覚
call
め
him
る。
shrimp.
待ってな。今ミルク出してやるから。
I probably dropped
これ
two.
でどうだ。
Oh, he's still sleeping.
5分で朝食だからな。
That was not him that killed the colonel, was it? It can't be. It has to be the sniper. I think he's trying to tie up loose ends.
遅よう。
何時に起きた？
8時半。低血圧なんてか弱い女の子みたいだな。
年寄りは朝が早いな。早朝クロッケーでも習ったらど
So
うだ？
snappy.
くそー、目が覚めてきたな。
Man's get roasted.
エビとアボカドのサラダか。
He just had that. What are you talking about?
誰か食ってやる。
自分で食ったんじゃないか。
うまいや。お前いい主婦になれるぜ。
ハンバーガーの嫌いなアメリカ人なんてびっくりだよ。
別におかしかないだろう。おい。
My dude's reading the paper like he's an old ass motherfucker.
後にしろよ。お兄ちゃん読むの遅いんだもん。セサミストリートでお勉強してからにしてね。サンキュー。後で漫画買ってやるからな。
何
One,
買ってんの？
two,
いいの。
three,
お兄ちゃん
four,
は余計なことに首突っ込まなくても。
six, seven bats.
ああ、ほらほら、誰が来たよ。
僕はメイドじゃないぞ。
はいはい。ないか。
It was him.
一体誰が何のためにキッパード。あれは確実に。
Oh no, no, it's not him. It's not him.
あの時なぜ俺もやら
I
なかっ
thought it was him. The way he said it.
イベさん。
心配してたんだ
Oh,
ぞ。
I'm thinking of somebody else. Sorry.
すみません。
He doesn't know about the colonel, so it has to be the hitman.
無事でよかった。
えらく感心して。おい、聞いてんのか？
ああ。
87号線で事故が発生し、陸軍大佐トーマス・ホルストック氏が死亡しました。
こりゃ天罰でも
Damn, they're just offing dudes.
違う。
え？
事故じゃない。
ここから？
Okay,
キッパー
relax.
ドとホルストック。
Hold on. It is not the Air Force. It is an Army colonel. But why would his uniform be blue? His uniform should be green. So I'm totally off. United States Army. But he's wearing a blue uniform, but it's just kind of strange. Anyway, so there goes that. So Army wants it. And he's dead, but, you know. Jeez.
ここから？
キッパードとホルストック。どう考えても偶然とは思えない。ホルストックも事故に見せかけたんだ。ここからキッパードの頭をぶち抜く腕があるなら。
It's easy to tell that it's not an accident
もしかしたら。
if they did an autopsy on the body of the driver and they found a bullet. It's pretty freaking simple.
なんか。
So that's his name, eh? Blanca.
財団はもはやあの男のものですから。いかがいたしましょう、閣下。
Gotta refer to him as His
正面に見える
Excellency.
のが彼の
Someone
住
claim
所
your man's.
真向かいはあなたのオフィスのあるビルですね。
呆れたやつだ。
Oh my gosh, he knows.
というやつですね。
こちらは？
This guy found him like just right there.
このアイデアの立案者でもある。
これはお会いできて光栄です。
今日は
For some
何を見
reason,
せ
I
て
feel
くだ
like
さる
Yetlong
んで
is
す
gonna interfere.
ま、見ていてください。私が教育したものですから。
It's the boy them.
もし俺の想像が正しければ
Then he should know that they're being compromised already.
違うのか
アッシュコーヒー
な
Oh shit!
ボス電気を消せ今だ走れそしてあいつが狙っているのは
Is that a warning shot? I feel like it's a warning shot. He intentionally missed. There's no way
い
he hit.
やー、子猫ちゃん、大きくなったな。
Yeah, see.
クソ
That's a warning. There's no way he hits a moving target on the freeway. He hits the driver on the freeway and then grazes Eijis arm, and then intentionally misses like 6 shots around him. That was a warning. That wasn't intentional.
久しぶりに聞くな。
Sorry, that was intentional.
そう
Intentional
扱いの
miss.
つき方。
Uh-huh.
我々は彼に仕事を依頼した。標的は君の友人奥村英二。
He knows his full name, eh?
交渉は明日の夜9時にちゃんと優雅な老後を過ごしてるよ。
I guess Ash thought it was gonna be easy because if it's just Dino and his goons, then it's whatever. But now that Blanca's come into play, it like totally threw him off because Ash is like, fuck, now somebody is actually good that I'm facing.
それは自分で決めることだな。
なんて本
海流の中の島々。
とても歯の立つ相手
Ash
じゃ
needs to go to needs to go to that place to beat this guy.
どうすれば
He needs to go to that dark zone, that X factor.
当てた方がいい銃の傷は発熱しやすいから
開けて大丈夫なの？
いいんだ
また面倒が起こったみたいだね。もかも終わったら一緒に日本に行かないか？
俺が日本へどうしてそんなこと思ったんだ
君に僕の国を見せたいし、それに
I think AG wants
銃を
him
持たずに暮らせるよ。
to spend
日本に
spend the
行
rest
って
of
も
his time
俺は
with
何
him.
もできない
Kind of pull him away from all this
人の
bullshit.
殺し方しか知らないからな
またそんな言い方するなよ。何でもできるさ、君なら。そうだ、モデルなんかどう？きっと売れっ子さ。
バカ言うなあれはシビアな世界なんだぜキッズポルノのグラビアとはわけが違うんだ
そんなつもりで言ったんじゃないよ。ごめん。
悪い俺の方がどうかしてる
I think, AG all means well.
日本はどん
Yeah,
な
and it kind of slipped because, Ash isn't really used to talking to
人がいっ
someone
ぱ
that
いいるよ。
has good
車も
intentions.
ね。
なんだそれじゃここと変わらない
東京はね、出雲だよ。
出雲
そうそう。日本には800万も神様がい
8
るんだぜ。
million?
トイレにだって神様がいるんだ。ぜひ連れて行きたいよ。
I feel like he'll never go.
みんなびっくりするんだろうな。
Not that I don't want him
妹なんか
to,
ぶっ飛
but
んじゃうぜ。
this is a pipe dream. This is a literal pipe dream. I feel like his life is tied to New York.
許さない
You know,
お前を
in excuse me, in Blood Diamond. I don't know if you guys ever watched Blood Diamond. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's a white born African. He's Rhodesian, and the phrase that they use in that movie is, TIA, which is "This is Africa." It's basically just saying like you'll never leave there because this is forever your home. This is forever your home. In the spoiler alert, in the movie, he realizes he wants to leave. Throughout the whole movie, Leonardo wants to leave Africa. He's born there and whatnot, but he wants to leave it because it's conflict everywhere. He wants to leave it throughout the whole movie. And I guess he never really came into acceptance that this is his home until the very end where, he's about to die. He realizes at his death, near his death, that this is his home and, it always was and always will be his home. So I feel like the same kind of applies to Ash. He wants to leave. I feel like, in good spirit, he does want to leave, but he knows deep down for him that he'll never leave it just because this is who he is and this is his home. And even if he got the opportunity to leave, something will make him realize that this is something that he'll never be able to escape from. Maybe it's near the ending. Maybe we get one of those cliche endings where he has to send Eiji away. He has a choice: either he goes or he stays, but he chooses to stay because he realizes this is his home or something. But I feel like this is what I'm getting from that, to be honest.
君は全然平気だったのに。
Because he
俺
didn't
は
get
慣れちま
shot.
ってるからな。気にするな。医者を呼んでやれなくてすまないな。
嘘をつくとき、
無理しても
君はひどく穏やかになる。何か大事なことを隠している。
Okay, getting a lot of AG in this episode.
じゃ
I
あ
like that. I like
また
that.
後で。
Damn.
っていたぞ。
君があっさり言いなりになるなんてね。
What negotiation, though?
素晴らしい腕の持ち主だけど。
What does Ash
戦わず
have
して
up
負
for
けを認め
leverage?
るのかい？
格が違うんだ。勝ち負けの問題じゃねえんだよ。
そこまで言ってもらえるとは光栄だな。いや、海流の中の島々はどうだった？
たくもったいつけやがって。殺したきゃさっさと殺せよ。
僕じゃない。君が撃つ。
What is gonna happen?
君自身の頭をね。そしたらもう二度とエイジには手を出さないと誓うよ。できる？
That's fucking crazy. No hesitation. You set the terms, take your word for it. He just does it, no hesitation. That's fucking crazy. That speaks to his character so hard, and that just further confirms who he is. His life value, you don't give a fuck. Feel like what happened to Shorter, if he can prevent that, and you tell him you can prevent that right now, if he just offs himself right now, he did it in a heartbeat. If you gave Ash that second chance to save Shorter, he'll do it again. He'll save himself, or he'll off himself off the bat. That's fucking crazy.
よこせよ。
And he asked for a bullet,
あ
bro.
んな奴のために。なんでそんな簡単なんだ。
何言ってんだ。死んでみせろと言ったのはお前だろ。
もうよしなさい。こいつは本当にあなたが何を言ってるのかわからないんですよ。
ドースン博士を引き渡すこと。
Ooh, that's his only leverage, Professor Dawson.
守られなかった。
That is it.
直ちに奥村英二を殺す。そして仕事が済んだら君はムッシュに引き渡される。
元のあるべき道に戻るだけだ。お前を最低の男将として働かせてやろう。どんな娼婦も耐えられないようなことを経験させてやる。
この条件を飲めば英二は安全だ。
わかったよ。
Small price to pay in his eyes.
本当にそれでいいの？
He'll pay that shit. He'll pay that shit tenfold.
地獄に落ちてもそれで
ごちゃごちゃうるせえ。言う通りにするっつってんだろこのヘビ野郎。
このすぐカッとなる性格を何とかしろと言った。
I think this time,
よろしいですか？
I think this time, Blanca's defeat is underestimating Ash and how much he controlled his feelings and his anger.
ご心配なく。だが私もただ
Oh, he's gonna return that, eh? Oh, is this a scrap?
さあ、おいで。どうした？逃げてばかりでは一発も殴れんぞ。
Ooh, cut your damn nails.
はまあまあだな。
I was wrong.
お前の攻撃には重さがない。言ったはずだ。きちんとトレーニングしておけと。
うるせえな。お前みたいな筋肉ばかりなんかなりたかねえよ。
急所の一つだ。
あの男は一流のプロ。市場に流されることはありません。
Ash needs to juke him. Needs to make him think that he isn't controlling his emotions.
私がお前に忠告めいたことをするのもこれが最後だ。ムッシュはあんなことを言っていたが本心ではない。最初にお前の才能を見出し、後継者とお前に初めて会った時、この子はこの世界でしか生きられない子だと思った。だから生き延びるためのその術を教えてやろうと思った。お前は実に優秀な生徒だった。
I like this guy.
私もお前が惜しいんだよ、アッシュ。 私はお前が破滅するのを見たくないんだ。ムッシュの元に戻りなさい。
Never mind, I don't.
そうすれば富も権力も全てを手に入れることができる。ただ一つのことを望みさえしなければ。
あんたがそれを言うのか。あのジジイのところで手に入れられるものなんか、そんなものは偽物だ。その上で俺に与えられた役を演じろって、気がつかないふりをしろって言うのか。
そうだ。
じゃあなんであんたは寄捨て人みたいにカリブに引っ込んだんだ。与えられた役にうんざりしたからじゃないのか。
だがそれではお前は破滅するしかない。
偽物に囲まれて生きるより
Oh, tell him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
そうか。
What a real ass
それは
man.
もうお前
Talk
の
to
好き
him.
にしなさい。
ブランカ、一つだけ傷つけないでくれ。
Jeez. Blanca's never seen him like that. Begging.
お前はそこまで。それで私を殴りたいなどと。その頼みだけは聞いてやるわけにはいかない。私は私に与えられた役を最後までやり通すつもりだ。だが、どんな状況になっても、お前の
He's
幸運を祈
professional.
ってるよ。
Give him that.
あいつに怪我させちまって悪かったな。でも、もうあいつが危険な目に遭うことはねえよ。
そりゃどういう。
アレックス、俺は当分帰れなくなる。後のことはお前に任せる。
一体何をするつもりなんだ。
イベさん、何もかも蹴りがついたら俺を
気でも触れたのか。冗談じゃないぞ。どれだけ苦労したと。
よせ。こいつは本気だ。エイジか。あいつが危ないのか。
Jeez. I love he knows immediately.
くそ、お前まで。
黙ってろ。
I love how he knows.
行け。
There is no stopping him. He knows
お前の
that
大
Ash
切
will
な友達
do
を救え。
anything. So he just accepts it and just gives it to him with no fight. He knows.
さすが君だ。というわけです、ムッシュ。
お見事としゆえ
What
な
the
ど
f-
感服いたしました。
What is gonna happen now?
これで私の役目は終わりですね。
ご苦労だった。
Well, that was short. Okay. I feel like they're just ramping up the heat right now. Every episode is just getting more intense. Well, let's talk real quick about what I've been talking about earlier in terms of leaving New York. It's a lot back to what I said. You know, when someone wants to get out so bad from their home and whatnot, and you know, coming to the realization later on, I feel like this Japan thing is just a pipe dream. I feel like it will never happen. If it does, great, but I feel like just it will never happen. Not for Ash. I believe the dream is good enough for him, knowing that there is something on the other side for him. That's a possibility. That's enough for him. I don't feel like, you know, that will ever come to reality, as negative as it sounds. He's a lot like Leonardo in, you know, Blood Diamond. He wants to leave. He wants to get out so bad, and then, you know, he has to face the music. He's just not possible for him. And you know, what the hell, that scene where he's given the okay to, hey, off yourself now. We'll never lay a finger on Eiji. What I love about that is the subtlety of it. There's no big cuts. There's no music. There's no drastic animation. He just goes and tries to pull it, and that show is empty too. I think the person that loaded the gun had in mind, it probably was Blanca or Dino that loaded the gun, or at least provided the gun, because I think they know Ash would have done it. Like off the bat, he knows that he would have just offed himself off the bat. I don't feel like everyone in that room, key player wise, understands that except Yalang. I feel like he's the only one who just doesn't know. That was crazy. He speaks more volumes to his character, and it just reinforces what we already know. But this kind of puts more to it. It's a price. If you get like I said before, if you gave Ash the option to off himself and shorter lives, shit, where's the knife? Where's the gun? I'll go ahead and do it right now. He wasn't given that chance. It was uncontrollable for that time. He couldn't control that outcome. Now you're giving him a second chance. Hey, remember that one time that we offed your friend and you couldn't do anything about it? Well, now you can do something about it. Do you want to take it? He's just like, shit, where's it? Give me it. I'm doing it right now. So no hesitation there. I understand where he's coming from. He doesn't really value his life as much as his friends and family. So that's great. He gave himself up to Dino and whatnot. He just gave everything back. He met all the terms. He gave Dawson back. So now he's captured. I am super intrigued to see how he's gonna get out of this, and probably something else is gonna come into play. Because I'd like to say Yalang, but I hope not. Because this guy is just all over the place for me. I want to see how he does it. I really want to see how he does it. Maybe Blanca comes into play. I don't know how he's gonna be handled, because I feel like he'll still be a wall that he has to get through. Crazy episode. Episode 10. I feel like I say that every episode, but it's a very good episode. Nothing crazy happened. Yeah, nothing crazy happened. So, and it was still a great episode. We got more character development. We got more insight. I love that. It's like not every episode has to be flashy and whatnot. Just those little scenes that actually really make it, really enjoyable for me. So, great episode. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys want to ask me any general questions. Just make sure they're not too personal questions. You guys can ask me some personal stuff, but just not too personal. Probably doing my weekend talk. If I don't get anything, then I'll just freely just talk about some topics. Maybe you guys want to at least listen and chime in. We'll see how that goes. Until next time, thanks for watching.